Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Eric McKinley, and I just stopped by to share some important information with you. So, don't know if you know what I do or if you've ever been on any of my live feeds or live videos, but I am a financial strategist, and I partner with a group of professionals that's shown me how to put myself in a better financial situation. So, what I'm doing is I'm sharing what I know and what I learned with other people. So as you guys jump on, do me a favor, drop your city and your state and let me know where you're viewing from. If you happen to see this again, go ahead and just simply hit hashtag replay and I'll share some more information with you. But if you want to know how to improve yourself, I left some instructions with you as well, and we'll go over that towards the end of the video. But this is going to be a real short video, so let me grab my pen and my pad. I think I got something else. Yeah. Let's do that one. Okay. So right here, guys, I want to share this with you. This is the banker's secret. So how many of you have ever heard of the banker's secret? Or better yet, who has not heard of the banker's secret? Yeah. See, the bankers have a secret that a lot of people don't know about. And the reason it's a secret is because they're hushed about it. So check it out. The banker's secret, pretty much, right? Bankers use the rule of 72. So I like this fill in the blank. So we're going to fill some stuff in. 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. Y'all got to excuse my handwriting. I hadn't been in school for a very long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over to this side. Can you see me? If you can't, don't worry about it. It's not about me. It's about the information that's on here. So, guys, check it out. Bankers use the rule of 72 to determine how much interest you're going to either receive on your money or how much interest they're going to make off of you. So I want to share something with you guys because a lot of times we don't understand how finances work, whether we're financing a vehicle, credit card debt, student loans, mortgages, all that stuff. I want to share this with you because when they showed it to me, I was just, man, my mouth was wide open. I didn't understand it, right? So, but after a while, it kind of got in my spirit. So check it out. If 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double, see, most of us have our money in a bank. And a bank is going to give you less than 1% return on your money. So let's say they give us 1%. Okay, let's say they give us 1%. 72 divided by 1 and your money's in the bank, that means it's going to take your money 72 years to double in the bank. I want to share with you why putting your money in the bank is not just for savings or investing or retirement is not the best idea. Okay, that's why I'm here. I want to share with you why putting your money in the bank is not the best idea. And then afterwards we can talk. So imagine, right? Imagine you walk into a bank looking to invest some money and you say, you know what? I want to get a return on my money. So they offer you a CD, okay? A certificate of deposit. So you can probably get a CD, and I'm not a financial advisor or planner or investor. That's not what I do. Just educating, okay? Let's say you can get a CD for 4%. For 4% return on your money. Now, a lot of times people are going to say, because they're getting 1%, they're going to say, you know what? That 4% is great. So I want you to see what 4% actually does for you and your money. Imagine at the age of 29, you had a lump sum, a one-time investment of $10,000. So I'm going to write 10K, okay? 10K. Now, that money's going to double every 18 years because 72 divided by 4% equals 18 years. That means your money is going to double every 18 years. I failed to tell you that, so I wanted to catch up on that. So that means that 4%, 72 divided by 4, your money is going to double every 18 years. Now, I don't know how old you are, but if you started off at age 29, that means that $10,000 one-time investment is going to double again to age 47 to 20K, $20,000. Now, a lot of people are getting excited right about now. But then at the age of 65, that money doubles again to $40,000. Now, why am I talking about 65? That's because that's when society says that we're supposed to retire. but that's not exactly true. That's the age that we are usually eligible for Social Security benefits. Okay, but let me put this thing in perspective, and I want to ask you guys a question: is $40,000 enough? Is it enough to retire on? If you said yes, I really would like to know which state, which city, which town, which county, which community you're living in. Okay, because I'm thinking about moving there. But if you understand that it's not enough money to retire on, then you got to understand that your current plan may not be the best plan. So don't worry about it. We're going to move on to 6%, because I met a gentleman in the mall yesterday when I was prospecting, and he said, you know what? He took my card. I told him what I did. He took my card, and he said, I'm paying someone to invest my money. He said, I pay people to invest my money, so I don't need to know anything about finances. I pay someone to invest my money. So let's say that gentleman is getting 6% return on his money. That may be like a fixed indexed annuity or something like that. You guys can go back and Google it. Fixed indexed annuity. That means that he's getting a fixed return on his money. So 6%. At 6%, 72 divided by 6%, his money is going to double every 12 years. Okay? Every 12 years. Now, I want you to understand something. I don't have that kind of time. I don't know about you, but I personally don't have that kind of time. But let's go ahead and do the math. The same person at age 29 that has somebody investing for them is going to have a $10K investment. That's a one-time lump sum. Now, in 12 years, by the age of 41, this person's retirement has gone to 20K. This is for retirement, guys. This is so you can no longer have to work. Just want you to keep that in mind. Then by the age of 53, that's 12 years more, it doubles to 40K. And then at the ripe age of 65, when people say they're supposed to retire, it doubles to 80K. Now, I want you to understand something. This person right here at 4% in some type of CD, and this person right here at 6% at age 65, 4%, 40,000K, and then 6%, 53, age 53 is 40,000. That's a huge parallel right there. Okay, that's the same amount of money in less amount of time. See, this is the idea of compounding your money. So these guys say, you know what? The first one said, I'm getting 4%, I'm happy. But when it came to age 65, they weren't happy. They had to go get a retirement job. And then the next person saw what the first person did at 6%. They said, you know what, at age 65, I got 80K. But they're still not happy because they got to go and get a retirement job. The other thing you want to understand is that inflation doubles at a pace of about every 20 years. So if inflation doubles at every 20 years, that 40K is going to be worth less than $40,000. Because if you think about it, from 29 to 65, that's a span of 36 years. So it's going to double almost twice. Same thing here. From 29 to 65, that $80,000 is not going to be worth $80,000. So I want you guys to put this thing in perspective. Now, these are customers. These are people who walked into a bank and asked the bank to actually share some information with them on investing. Now, I'm going to put this in perspective. This guy right here, this is the bank. And the bank is getting 12% on your money. You said, well, how can the bank get 12% of my money? First of all, you need to understand that the bank doesn't own any money. They don't. The only way they make money is by using your money to loan out to other people. So how can they get 12% on the same $10,000 that this person got 4 and this person got 10? Well, I'm going to break it down for you so it can forever be broken. Hopefully, after looking at this, you'll understand. The banks are getting 12% because they're loaning money to people via credit cards. You know somebody who has an interest rate of 12% on the credit card, right? What about vehicles? I'm sure you may know somebody, because I was that person. I was way higher than 12%, but I had a vehicle loan of over 12%, and they were getting the money from me. What about mortgages? Y'all probably saying, you know what? There's no mortgages out there at 12%. Yes, there are. As a matter of fact, there were some people that bought their homes back in the 90s that had interest rates of about 9, 10, 11% back then in the 90s. And a lot of those people are still paying for the homes because they had some hardships, they had some hard times. They may have even refinanced their loans. The other thing is, what about this? Student loans. Student loans. Financial institutions, not just banks, but financial institutions are getting over as well. So imagine the bank getting 12% on the same 10,000 that somebody came in and borrowed at age 29, 10K, right? Then in 6 years, the bank's money doubled at 20K. 6 more years at age 41, it doubled at 40K. Hope you guys are getting this idea. It doubled again at age 47 at 80K. Now I'm gonna stop right here because the bank is utilizing 47-year-old Eric's money, and I paid the bank or the credit card companies or the financial institutions $80,000 in interest. $80,000 in interest because I didn't understand this rule. I didn't understand this rule. So over a course of 29, 30 years, when I actually had, started my credit and started getting into debt, I paid well over $80,000 in interest back to loans, to car notes, to mortgages, all that stuff, okay? This is the bank is using your money. At age 53, somebody continues this trait at age 53, the bank would have gotten $160,000. At age 59, $320,000. That's due to credit card debt, student loans, vehicle loans, mortgages, okay, and whatever else is out there. And then at age 65, when that same person is supposed to be retiring, they have spent over $600,000 in interest to a financial institution. That's one person, guys. Imagine 1 million people in the same situation. Imagine 1 million people in the exact same situation, kicking out over $600,000 in interest, not to include any other penalties that might be incurred because of lateness and all that stuff, right? See, guys, I'm not here to tell you what you're doing is wrong. What I'm here to do is expose the banks. The banks are not your friends. And you're probably saying, well, Eric, where should I put my money? Well, I can't tell you where to put your money. But there are some things that I can share with you to help direct you or point you in the right direction to put your money in a better space. I'm going to tell you what my wife and I have learned real quick from our mentors. See, so what we have is operating capital. We have a couple of businesses. And because we have a couple of businesses, we have to make sure our business run and operate. From that aspect, we begin to turn our home into a business. So now we treat our home and our household like the same traditional business that we have and how we operate. So we put our operating capital in the bank. That means that the money that we pay for our mortgage, the money we pay for our utilities, and yes, guys, I'm not debt free, okay? I'm not debt free just yet, but we're working towards it. The money we pay for our mortgage, our utilities, the money we pay for our cell phone bill, our car insurance, our life insurance, all that's considered operating capital. We need that money to operate. So we keep that money in the bank for short term, and we know we're going to put that money in the bank and we're going to pay our bills. That's where we put our operating capital. Our emergency funds, we don't put it in the bank per se. We put it in an institution that's going to give us a little higher rate, and we'll have access to that money. And that's another class. But we don't put our money in the bank. Our money is located in investment accounts that's yielding more than 12%. See, the whole idea is, guys, you want to become the bank. While we're hovering over here in the 4 and the 6% because that's safe, because somebody told us that investing was dangerous. I'm going to share something with you really quick. Investing is only dangerous if you don't understand investing. What's dangerous is putting your money in 4% and only having $40,000 at age 65 and then having to get a retirement job. What's dangerous is putting your money at 6% and only getting $80,000 after age 65 and having to get a retirement job. What's dangerous is not understanding how the bank operates with your money, because everything over here is still your money. And the bank has just taken someone's money and loaned it out and doubled that money every 6 years. And the equation doesn't change. You can go ahead and put 72 divided by whatever number and get a higher interest rate. And whatever your credit is looking like there's people out there with 24% credit card. That means the bank the money is doubling every 3 years. They're getting their money every 3 years. So I want you to understand how important it is to know that there's a secret out there that the banks will not share with you. So the next time you go to the bank and you see, what do I have? You see, I don't have it right here. You see that candy dish on the counter full of lollipops. That's because the banks know that we're suckers. I don't want you to be a sucker. Last but not least, I want you to look right here. And I want you to look at age 65 at 4% and age 65 at 12%. Putting your money in the bank or leaving your money in the bank is a $600,000 decision. The difference here, $640,000 and $40,000. It's a $600,000 decision. See, by putting your money in the bank can loan your money out 10 times. That means that if for every $1,000 that you put in the bank can loan out 10,000. That's the banker's secret, guys. And you got to get in tune with what we're doing. My name is Eric McKinley, and I'm a financial strategist. I teach financial literacy. All I do is give you information that's going to help you to make your finances much better, guys. My name is Eric McKinley. If you want to get with me, if you want to know more about the banker's secret, how to combat it, if you want to know how you can put yourself in a better situation, if you're wanting to know how you can do better with your money, and if you want to see a 7-minute video that's going to explain how to combat this secret, right, to use it to your advantage, I want you to text the keyword banker's secret to 864-674-7372. That's keywords banker's secret to 864-674-7372. I always tell you guys, when you know better, you can do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Like the video, share the video, and if somebody gets with you, get back with them so they can help you to combat this secret and use it to your advantage. You guys have an awesome day.